And our big story, the Election Commission has announced the dates for the Bihar Assembly polls. The polls will be held in 5 phases in all, starting from the 12th of October right up to the 5th of November. And counting for the polls will take place on 8th of November. This means the Model Code of Conduct comes into immediate effect. The Election Commission making the announcement saying that 6.68 crore voters will vote, and the poll panel says all arrangements have been made and they are committed to ensuring a peaceful environment for people to come out and vote.
That we will share with you. The dates for the Bihar Assembly elections have been announced. We have Ajay Alok of the JDU with us. Sir, what do you make of these dates? By November 8th, which is 2 months from now, we'll have a new government in place. I think these dates are fair, they're decent dates?
We welcome the dates announced by the Election Commission, and keeping in view of all the festivals that are coming in between, like the Shara, Diwali, Durga Puja and Eid, they have kept everything in concern. And we do expect that this election should be a fair turnaround of Bihar people, and the voting should be in the maximum number.
I remember the last time there was some talk about why do you need a 5-phase election, why can't you do it in 3 phases, 4 phases? Is that a concern, or are you ready for a 5-phase election?
We are ready for a 5-phase election. We have also faced the election last time also during the Lok Sabha and the last Vidhan Sabha also. It's a prerogative of Election Commission and how they want to conduct the elections. All we are concerned that Election Commission should be really fair and strict in conducting a fair election, where use of money power by the BJP should be checked. And money power and the muscle power should be checked, and the communal harmony should be maintained during election.
All right, one final question. Now that we will have a new government in 2 months, how soon can you set your house in order? This grand alliance has broken apart. Mulayam Singh Yadav is no longer with you. There is a lot of dissent perhaps related to that in this state. The NCP is not with you. So really you are also having a tough time, aren't you?
No, not at all. The grand alliance is already set. There is no tough time at all.
There's no SP in the grand alliance though.
See, actually in Bihar, if you see on the ground, the Grand Alliance means only JDU, RJD and Congress. Rest of the alliance was what you call Janta Parivar, was fought for the National Union. We'll look at it later on, but right from as far as Bihar is concerned, it's the one which matters is RJD, JDU and Congress.
Thank you, Ajay. So there you have it, the JDU pointing out that they are happy with the poll dates, and they are saying that they are ready for the battle and they will set their house in order as soon as possible, and that they will plunge into this election with whatever force is required. With camera person Habib Ali, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.
Let's get some more reactions to this. We have with us Mr. Gopal Krishna Agarwal, spokesperson for the BJP. Thank you very much for speaking to us, sir. You've probably just seen what the Election Commission says. So it's a 5-phase poll in Bihar starting from October 12th.
Hello.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, just now the sound did not come poor. Huh?
Right. What I was saying is you probably just heard the presser where the Election Commission has said it's a 5-phase poll in Bihar with starting from October 12th. Is the BJP ready for it?
Yeah, we are very much ready. We have been preparing for this important event. It's an important election after 1.5 years of working of the BJP government. At ground level, we are all prepared for this election. We welcome that it is a 5-phase election, and the way Election Commission has said that it is well prepared on stopping the abuse of money and muscle power. And our 29 districts out of 38 districts are Naxal affected. So I think this 5-phase election with paramilitary and other support, the Election Commission will be able to hold fair and free election, and we are very confident that this election is will be give big push to the BJP, and the people of the Bihar, after a long span of time, they want the change in the whole setup. They want to change the government. They want to go see the development as the main plank of agenda, where BJP will make a new dawn into the economic development of the state. So they are also very much hopeful, and we are also well prepared for these elections.
Well, this is what even the Congress, the entire secular coalition also says, that they are prepared for it. And given the Parivartan rallies that we have seen of the Prime Minister, do you believe the BJP has been able to connect with people far more?
Yeah, definitely, because the only thing about the Grand Alliance is the name. Now only subsequently each and every NCP is gone out of that alliance, and even Mulayam Singh Yadav Samajwadi Party is now out of that alliance. Only left is Nitish Kumar, and Congress has been rejected by the country as a whole. So, and Lalu Yadav is a symbol of corruption, that and the developmental backlog that the Bihar has seen, and Lalu Yadav is responsible for that. So that alliance of Nitish Kumar and Lalu Yadav in itself shows that there is a bankruptcy into a new where they want to take as to the vision about what will be the future of Bihar.
Right, but Mr. Agarwal, just ahead of this poll announcement of dates, we've seen a slew of announcements come from the government side. We've also seen the one rank, one pension pegged to, in a sense, the Bihar elections, which many believe is unfair, trying to get political ground.
No, you cannot say like that, because it was a poll commitment, and whenever there was a talk, we wanted more time. But there was a situation where this army personnel, they wanted immediate decision, and therefore the decision was taken, and that has been made effective, and everybody is happy on the OROP. It benefits to more than so many pensioners and other people from the army, and it gives an additional benefit of 10,000 to 12,000 crore annually, which was a long-standing demand out of 42 years. And BJP has been very effective and has been successful in solving the whole, untangle the whole issue in less than 15 months' time. So that was a long-standing demand, and we have completed it.
Mr. Agarwal, thank you very much for speaking to us. That's Gopal Krishna Agarwal, spokesperson for the BJP, saying that the BJP is ready for this. Let's also get some more reactions. We have KC Tyagi reacting to what the poll commission has said.
मैं चुनाव आयोग द्वारा घोषित किए गए कार्यक्रम का स्वागत करता हूं, लेकिन सरकार की इस बात के लिए आलोचना करता हूं कि चुनाव की घोषणा होने दिन तक राजनीतिक रिश्वत देने का मतदाताओं को दौर जारी रहा। आज जो डीए में सरकारी कर्मचारियों के लिए जो हाइक हुई है, मैं उसका स्वागत करता हूं, लेकिन जो वक्त चुना गया है वो एक पॉलिटिकल ब्राइब है, और सरकार को चुनाव में इसकी भी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी।
बिहार सरकार ने भी 6% डीए हाइक का अनाउंस किया।
बिहार सरकार के लिए मैंडेटरी होता है जब केंद्र सरकार करती है। अगर केंद्र सरकार नहीं करती तो बिहार सरकार नहीं करती।
आखिरी सवाल, एनडीए में अभी भी सीट बंटवारा पक्का नहीं हुआ, इसे किस तरीके?
जनता ने अपना मन बना लिया है। दो फ्रंट हैं, एक हमारे महागठबंधन का, दूसरा है एनडीए का। जनता ने मन बना लिया है कि बिहार का विकास अगर करना है तो 5 साल के लिए नीतीश कुमार को एक मौका और देना पड़ेगा।
और ये तो चुनाव का जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस का था, उसका सीधा मतलब था कि जो चुनाव की घोषणा होगी, और 5 चरणों में उन्होंने कहा है। सारे देश में अकेले एक सूबे में हो रहा है, और इलेक्शन कमीशन का दोष नहीं है। ये सरकार जो है, वो फोर्स जो है वो मुहैया ठीक से नहीं कराती। तो 5 चरण जो है वो टू मच है,
ज्यादा है। आप लग रहे हैं कि ज्यादा
माने लंबे समय तक लोगों को।
And now let's go across to A. Vaidyanathan, who joins us live from the Election Commission's office. Whether we've just heard what the Election Commission has said, a 5-phase poll in Bihar.
Exactly. The important points from the Election Commission briefing is: number one, all the polling booths in Bihar will be manned by paramilitary forces, not by the local police. Earlier there used to be paramilitary forces in sensitive areas, but for the first time, all the polling booths in Bihar out of the 243 constituencies will be manned by the paramilitary forces. And second important point, for the first time in the assembly polls, all the electronic voting machines will have the photographs of the contesting candidates, because this is based on Supreme Court order also. After that, even few elections, the Election Commission found very intriguing facts saying that in the same name there are a number of people contesting. To avoid that, so whenever you press a button against a candidate, his photo will be there along with the polling symbol. These are the two important points. And apart from that, model code of conduct comes into effect right now with immediate effect. But there was a question asked to the CEC whether the one rank one pension, which is order is yet to come, and CEC said that one rank one pension decision has already been taken. Also, wages pay and also pension, these are out of the purview of the model code of conduct. So government can go ahead and issue the one rank, one pension order also. So now model code comes into immediate effect. And interestingly, there are few constituencies, around 36 constituencies for the first time in Bihar will have the paper tray. That is, if someone votes, presses the button, immediately paper will pop out and he can know to whom he has voted. But this paper won't be given to the candidate, automatically will fall into the small box kept there. So this is the first time it's happening there in 36 constituencies in Bihar.
Right, Vaidyanathan, thanks very much for joining us. Vaidyanathan joining us live from the Election Commission, just as the announcement has been made on the 5-phase polls in Bihar. We also have a whole lot of reactions to this. Chirag Paswan talking about it.
पिताजी से उनके आज से नहीं कई सालों से बहुत अच्छे संबंध हैं और जो मांझी जी कह रहे हैं वो खुद ही इन बातों को मानते भी नहीं है। मांझी जी खुद जानते हैं कि हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष का 45 साल लंबा राजनीतिक इतिहास रहा है। दो बार हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष का नाम गिनीज बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में हाईएस्ट मार्जिन से जीतने के लिए दर्ज हुआ है। जब हम लोग अकेले भी चुनाव लड़े तो उस वक्त भी हमारे कई विधायक चुन के हमारी विधानसभा में आए। हम लोगों ने 3 बार हम लोगों का विधानसभा लड़ने का हम लोगों का अनुभव रहा है। तो मांझी जी खुद जानते हैं कि हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष का आधार कितना मजबूत है। किसी भी हम लोग गठबंधन का हिस्सा रहे हो, सर्वे रिपोर्ट्स कहती हैं, हम लोग नहीं कह रहे, सर्वे रिपोर्ट्स खुद कहती हैं, तमाम गठबंधन के साथी इस बात को मानते हैं कि हमारा कैडर एक तरफा हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष के साथ मूव करता है। तो इसीलिए मांझी जी ने कल जो भी बातें कही वो खुद भी इन बातों को मानते नहीं हैं। उसके बावजूद भी अगर उन्होंने सारी बातें कही तो वो परिप्रेक्ष्य मेरी समझ के परे है। तो जब तक वो समझ में नहीं आया इस पर कोई भी टिप्पणी करना उचित नहीं होगा।
चुनाव की तारीखों का तो ऐलान हो गया, लेकिन एनडीए में सीट शेयरिंग को लेकर कोई ऐलान नहीं हुआ। क्या अभी भी मतभेद है?
नहीं, मतभेद नहीं है। मैं ईमानदारी से कबूलूंगा कि गलती हम ही लोगों की तरफ से, हम लोगों ने लेट शुरुआत की। हमारे तमाम घटक दल व्यस्त थे प्रधानमंत्री जी की सभाओं को लेकर, एक के बाद एक जो उनकी ऐतिहासिक सभाएं हुई हैं बिहार में, भले वो गया वाली हो, मुजफ्फरपुर वाली हो, सहरसा वाली हो या भागलपुर की आखिरी सभा जो 1 तारीख को संपन्न हुई, उसके बाद तमाम घटक दल 2 तारीख से हम लोग बैठे आपस में सीटों के बंटवारे को लेकर चर्चा में। तो विलंब हम ही लोगों की तरफ से था, हम ही लोगों ने देर से शुरुआत की। बट हाँ, मुझे लगता है कि अब उचित समय है, जल्द से जल्द इस पर कोई निर्णय हो जाएगा और बहुत एमिकेबली हो जाएगा, इस बात का विश्वास है।
This
was much expected actually. We all